it's very odd that this moment of disruption in the Oval Office was precursed by 30 minutes of very amiable discussion. The whole meeting was 40 minutes. First 30 were very reasonable, calm, and so forth. And then suddenly Zelensky kept talking over everybody, talking over Vance, talking over the president. And it seemed to me that, and it's been said by a number of commentators, that he all of a sudden wanted to make his pitch directly to the American people through the media and do it and in doing so, get the European leaders behind him for somehow embarrassing President Trump, who they think is no longer their friend, when in fact he is their biggest friend, because we're the only nation that can go toe-to-toe with Russia. And I think that even more important in that discussion is the fact that President Trump is the only person that can sit down with Putin and have a reasonable discussion and have possibly a beneficial outcome. The vice president, Vance, went over there and began a kind of quarrel by objecting to German censorship laws, censorship of anybody on the conservative spectrum and the so-called far right. Have you all noticed that whenever they talk about the right, it's always a far right. They never talk about the far left. It's always liberal or democratic or something. Then suddenly, the United States challenges the status quo in Europe on cultural and moral matters in the same way that the very election of Trump has overturned the status quo in the United States in terms of power elites. So all of a sudden now you have Democratic senators meeting with Zelensky before the meeting in the White House and telling him not to take the mineral deal. This is near treason, because the mineral deal would have come, even without explicitly spelling it out, with some security support. Because you can't have Americans over there digging up minerals and processing them and shipping them back to the States without there being Americans on the ground who would have to be protected if there was ever any more armed engagement. So the way this needs to end is for Zelensky to give up his war aims, realizing he can never beat Russia, realizing he's going to have to give up maybe 20% of the ground that was taken by the Russians of his country, and try to bring back some normalcy and rebuild the Ukraine.
Aloha everyone, this is Jason Jones for LifeSite News. We hope you enjoyed this video. For more content like this, check the link in the description. You can also connect with us on social media to stay up to date with the latest news on life, faith, family, and freedom. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.